Hello, this is Ash from Ash Thornton Tarot. I decided to give you a reading today from a collective reading from the universe. I channel messages in order to help people raise consciousness within the world, and also as part of that to help them follow their dreams and achieve their goals. I've been a little unwell recently, so excuse me if I sound a bit nasal and a bit my throat. Yeah, I've got a bit of a sore throat as well, so my voice is probably a bit more husky than normal. So bear with me on that. But anyway, you're very welcome to join me. I'm going to be using the Lightseer deck today. I've already meditated on the cards and pre-shuffled them, and now I'm just giving them a little bit of an extra shuffle before I pull a 3-card spread with an overarching energy. If I need to clarify, I'll do that with the Rider-Waite deck. As usual, I'll show you the cards. With the Lightseers, because there's a sense of light and darkness in the cards anyway, I'm only going to pull them in the upright. But with the Rider-Waite, if I use them, that is, I will look at reversals in that deck. So let's see what Spirit has to say for you today. I have, as I said, I have been meditating, so there'll be some additional messages that I'll weave into the reading for you. Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, so it just went into reverse, so I'm going to put it upright, and then okay, so we've had this one before, where not so long ago in recent reading, we had the Ace of Wands, which I'd kind of pulled up as my kind of overall message that I wanted to channel to people. There's a sense here of being connected with your intuition. You have the flame here in the crown chakra, and here we have a great sense of connectedness with the universe, and this is indicated here through the various jewels and the web across her crown of her head. And this shows that we are all interconnected in our energies, and that we are able to draw on energies and thoughts and ideas of others within the universe. If you think of the Akashic Records, I don't know if you know about that, but there's this sort of almost like a library of knowledge that is collected within the universe, and that we are all able to draw on that. When I was reading up on it, it was actually quite amusing, because they were saying that that's why a lot of people feel that they were, Cleopatra in a former life, because they were able to draw on her experiences from the Akashic Records, and we're all able to draw on it, but those people that feel that they were her are basically just channeling that from the universe. So they weren't necessarily her. Well, they were and they weren't, because we're all connected. We're all one within the universe. We are the same. Basically, there cannot be another. And so that's what we have here. So what the message that Spirit is saying is tap into that. Use meditation to draw on ideas for your next steps. Also, when you are connecting with others, to connect in a to have great self-awareness, to clear the mind, and to connect through energy levels. So that means really giving space to somebody that you may be working with or you may be dealing with, being less in the 3D and more in the 5D. And if you're really good kind of mixing the two together, this is something that I try to practice within my work as a teacher. And I find that my connections with others are more real, more genuine, because I am truly listening and truly responding to what they are saying. And I find that that person also can get into that energy too. So you're getting a real genuine connection. So there's a sense of about connectivity. It's a sense of also creativity, indicated by the flame, a sense of passion and a spark of ideas. So great if you're dreaming up your next goal, your plans, your strategizing, or if you're artistic, connecting with the universe to portray the light within your work in whatever way that might be. And that could be, you know, through actual art, or it could even be, as I have just said, in a kind of profession where you're using that energy to channel the light to another. So you can either do that through the physical art and music, dance, etc., but you can also do it through communication, other communications, through the voice. To give an example, there's many, obviously there could be many ways that you could look at this. So anyway, I'll stop going on about this now, but that's basically the main energy of the reading. Looking at the 3 cards for today's spread, there's a lot of pentacle energy. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in the center, and then that is married with the Sun, which is a very beautiful energy. So for me, the Pentacles are representing abundance, can also be material wealth, but I think for me more abundance. So when I mean abundance, that can be a sense of wealth and enrichment throughout your life. So you can be abundant in friendship, in love, not just in the home space or in work. So this energy of the Sun that is sent out over the Pentacle cards gives me a sense of growth, which is very, very beautiful. So let's have a look at the card, shall we? So we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Here we can see in the Light Seers deck, she's joyfully looking at her pentacles growing, kind of picking, harvesting a pentacle that has grown, ripened, and she's harvesting that to use. So she's got many irons in the fire. Can I use that expression? There are many ideas, targets, but they're all at different stages, depicted by the different sizes of the pentacles. And what I really love is the bird in the tree helping her pick. And for me, you know, that is spirit. She's using her intuition, and spirit is helping her pick what to focus on in terms of her dreams of what she wants from life, what are her goals in life, what are her wishes in life, and what's ready. So we're always, it's an ongoing process. Some things are ready to be harvested, are ready to be maybe put down, in the sense that they are maybe completed in some sort of way, or they're ready to be enriched in some way. You know, you've got the raw ingredients, and now it's time to add a bit of flavour. Maybe we have the cooking pot, like a kind of cauldron in the background, so we have this sense of cooking, mixing ingredients, coming up with something fresh, coming up with something different, maybe something niche, that only you can offer. It's your own spin on something. And yeah, so it could be that you've kind of got that raw ingredient, and now it's a case of getting that spin into it, with your own special flavour. But it's a joyful card, it's a happy card, it's and that we're married with the sun, which is the third card in the spread. As I said, if you could imagine the sun shining onto the tree and making your pentacles ripen, your goals ripen, this is very, very lovely. So I guess Spirit is saying, you know, be joyful, enjoy what you're doing, put your special flavor in, and be guided by Spirit. And yeah, because you've also got that Ace of Wands. Do you remember the kind of intuitive card? So take moments in silence to consider what is your next move, what could be your spin. In the center of the reed, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Here he's sowing pentacles, and you can see he's got one pentacle on his back that he's walking along with, so he's already got something. It's like for me, this card is like a farmer energy. There's someone growing. In some of the cards, particularly like the Rider-Waite deck, the Knight of Pentacles hasn't done anything yet. But in this card, there's a lot more movement. You know, he's walking, the horse is walking, the pentacles are in fact growing. And he's already harvested one pentacle that he's placed on his back. So there's a lot more abundance in this card than I would say in some of the other decks. So a lot more, even though it's slow moving, it's a sense of it's a good energy. It's a good, steady, stable development. And again, you've got that kind of farming element to it, where you've got her harvesting here. So, you know, maybe some people are involved with the land, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. You've just got to take the kind of the imagery of this and imagine the land, imagine the farmer reaping the rewards, sowing for the next abundance. Maybe you're working in seasons, and some things will come about in the next season. That could also be true. Here, the sun. So here we can see she is very much connected to spirit. There's a ray, beam coming down, hitting her in the crown, and she is opening herself up freely to receive the energy, the source energy, which is very, very beautiful. So this is probably the best, in my opinion, the best card in the deck. And so it's a very, very positive energy in order to meet your ambitions. And of course we can see that what we're doing is we're making sure that we are connecting. I'm actually just looking here. I've just picked up the Ace of Wands, and directly underneath it we've got the King of Pentacles again. So yet more abundance, and he's sitting there looking at his pentacle that he's reaped. Very, very comfortable, very, very abundant, sitting with his loyal companion. So I'm looking here and seeing that I am, whatever you're doing, you're going in the right direction, and you need to keep trusting yourself and keep moving forward. And I think the important thing is with this Sun card is to keep channeling positivity, and that kind of links with what I was channeling earlier when I was meditating, in the sense that we're working with the law of attraction. If you put out those positive vibes, connecting to source, then you're likely to be drawing that back. So it's important that you, as you go about your business, as you go about looking, if you know, maybe you're wanting to start a new project, if you get into the space of this positivity and abundance, put your feelers out, talk to people, talk to trusted people, meditate on it, then you will open yourself up to potentials, to possibilities. You'll do discussions with people, and they'll say, oh, have you thought about this, or have you spoken to this person? And you're like, oh, right, yeah, of course. And by just being open, you can take steps to making your project, your dream, your reality. It's all about using the energies of the universe in your favour. So very, very lovely reading. I don't think I need to clarify this really. Like, for me, it's all good. I think we tend to clarify more when things come up that are negative, but it's like really, really lovely reading. So I think, you know, I'm going to leave it there today and be back again tomorrow, because I'm kind of feeling a little better now. I'm in doing my channel. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what it has to say, what Spirit has to say tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to close the reading now. Okay. See you. Bye. Bye.